Morning, everybody. Let me get started here in about 1 minute here. Okay. All right, let's do it, everybody, huh? Back once again, easy like Sunday morning flow. Thank you so much for tuning in, for showing up to your mat, everybody. I want to thank my model, thank her ahead of time, Annika. She's doing us a great service, helping us out here today. Thank you very much. And I don't know. Without further ado, everybody, what do you say we get started laying down here? We can go on our backs with your head towards the ocean. Laying down on your back, head kind of facing the ocean there. Now, if you'd like to come to your favorite posture here, everybody's favorite posture, Shavasana, with your palms facing up along your side body, you can do that. Either way, it's kind of a Shavasana, but that's the more traditional thought of a position for your body. You also have the option to take your right hand to your belly, your left hand to your heart. But let's close our eyes. Notice the sounds around you. Feel the ocean breeze. See if you can feel your heart beating. Now, with our easy like Sunday morning practice, we're going to hit the reset button on many different levels. And one of those, of course, is our mental state. So we're starting to slow our mind down to settle it into the moment already. From here, let's exhale everything out. Take a big inhale through your nose. Good, and then exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale through your nose. And exhale, empty her out. One more, inhale. And exhale, clear it out. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. How deep, how long, how expansive can you make these breaths? Inhale through your nose. We're breathing our body, torso longer, breathing, using your breath to affect your body physically. And then staying long, exhale, draw your navel up and in, gently guide and push your breath out. Just like that. See if you can make it audible. Inhale, a slight constriction in the back of your throat. And exhale, gently guiding your navel up and in. Our breath is the number one tool we have at our disposal, the fastest tool we have at our disposal to affect our physical, mental, and emotional state. So if we're going to hit the reset button, we need this deep diaphragm breathing. We need this mindful breathing. All right? Please thank yourself Give yourself the credit for showing up to your mat. It does matter. And let's begin from here. Pull your knees into your chest. See if you can lift your head and shoulders up. Go ahead, Annika. Grab opposite elbows, maybe over your shins. Bring your forehead towards your knees. And, ooh, probably the most sensation we felt all day so far, huh? And by the way, happy Mother's Day to all those. If you haven't called her yet, you got to give her that call. I'll remind you at the end of class. Now, take an inhale here. And then exhale, release your head and shoulders down. Set your feet down about hips width apart. And then press into your feet. And inhale, lift your hips to the sky. For set 2 Bandhasana, your bridge pose. Good. Now, a couple of deep breaths. Let's take our hands and reach them back. Reach them back towards the ocean. Take your biceps with your ears. Now, Annika, press your hips higher. Press your hips and your chest back towards your chin. But then take your chin away from your chest and maintain the arch in the back of your neck. Now squeeze your glutes there. Knees in a little bit. And give me 2 more deep breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Take 1 more. Inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release your hips down. Take your hands down to your sides. Pull your knees back into your chest. And let's just take a simple twist. Look to your right. Drop your right arm open like a wing. Take an inhale. And exhale, gently guide your knees towards your left side body. Ah. If you're getting some snaps, crackles, and pops, good. Hopefully that feels good. Now, think about still breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Deep diaphragm breathing. A little bit harder when we're twisted, but we are thinking about breathing our torso a little bit longer. Good. And then draw your navel in as you twist a little bit deeper and protect your spine. Very good. Let's take her back through center. Pull both knees in here. And we're just going to switch them up. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, and guide your knees to your right. Easy little twisty here. Breathe in longer from the crown of your head to your tailbone. And then navel in, protecting your spine. You just twist a little bit deeper. Last breath here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. You can pull both knees in one last time. Ooh, nice. And then exhale, release your legs out in front of you. We're just going to roll over onto our belly, face the top of your mat. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. I got you. Slide them back around your rib cage. Untuck your toes. So we're going to cobra pose. Hands underneath your shoulders, slide them back a couple inches. There we go. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift up, breathe in. Couple breaths here. So tops of your feet are still pressing down into your mat. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps and see how she's pressing a little bit with her hands, but most of that lift is coming from these muscles in our lower back. Take 1 more inhale here. And exhale, release. Take her back down. We'll just flow through that 2 more times, everybody. Inhale, lift up. Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Taking her back down. Last one, everybody. Inhale, lift up to that perfect degree. Shoulders back, elbows in. Exhale, release. Taking her back down. Inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees here. So we're going to tabletop pose. And then on your exhale, draw your navel in, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. Give me that cat pose. There you go, Annika. Now inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Curl your toes under. And then exhale, lift your knees, send your hips up to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Doggy, yeah? Whew. All right. First dogger of your day, y'all. Of your Sunday morning, of your Mother's Day. Hopefully you're practicing with your mom. I know Aaron and Donna are out there. Probably a couple more mother-daughter duos out there. Welcome. Pedal your feet out. Sway your hips a little bit back and forth, side to side. There you go. Good. Now we'll settle in. Start to find a little bit of stillness. In order to refine this and enhance, perhaps, Annika's just going to see how far she can, and you do the same. See how much you can spread your fingertips. Right? Now we want, in our down dog, we want high hips, A little bend in your knees, just a little one for most of us, especially for Annika here, because she practices a lot. She just has a little bend in her knees, allows her to press her hips higher, and that flattens out her back. Now, armpits are going to face inwards, so wrapping your shoulders around towards the front of your body, and then chin to your chest slightly, lengthening your cervical spine. Here we go. Take a big inhale here. And exhale. From here, look forward, and then step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. Feet will be about hips width apart naturally. Bend your knees a lot. It's still early. Belly on thighs, knees on chest. Now drop your head down. I'm going to give you the option here. If you'd like ragdoll pose, you're taking your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. If you'd like to interlace your fingers behind your head and kind of curl your elbows in, that puts a little bit more weight there within your head, and then gravity kind of pulls it down to lengthen your spine a little bit more. But let's not leave out the option for interlacing your fingers at your lower back and taking that chest expansion and shoulder opening. If you take that option, find a halfway lift and roll your shoulders back. Now we're folding down deep. We're breathing about 3 more breaths here, and that's going to bring us to a place of a little discomfort. You can tell something in the body is starting to percolate, y'all. One more. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet a little bit further apart. Angle, if you can, heels in, toes out. And then squat her down into Malasana, vertical frog. Good. Hey, on a Sunday morning especially, I might be sitting on a block to modify. I might have my hands on the ground, right? Just to ease this on my hips and my knees and my ankles. And, you know, we don't have too many rules in this practice, but honor what you're feeling, right? Honor what your body is communicating to you is certainly one of them. Now, try to straighten your spine here. Bring your feet flat. A slight tuck of your chin to your chest. Once again, Sunday morning, you could be doing a million different things, but you're here cultivating physical strength, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. And that's not even scratching the surface. Thank yourself for that. You deserve a thanking. From here, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, take your steeple mudra, straighten your arms so that your biceps are up by your ears. With your straight arms and straight spine, we're going to come to standing in 5. There you go, Annika. Chest lifted. 4, you're doing great. 3, you can take that steeple mudra. 2, inhale, come up, heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. How far to go? Completely depends on you. Right? You're not going to hear me say, I want you to fold your body into 172 degrees. No, that wouldn't make any sense. We've got to listen to our body, to the sensation. Maybe push ourselves and challenge ourselves, but not beat ourselves up. Let's inhale, come back through center. And we'll exhale, lean to our left, press our hips to the right. Now, shoulders back, dial your right shoulder back, head back a little bit so your throat's open. Your biceps are going to frame your ears. Do your best for 2 more breaths to straighten your arms, everybody. And in doing that, feel that length from your ankle to your wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Give me one more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Come on back through center. Lean back, stretch, and make it feel good. Ooh, exhale. Let's fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Folding to a degree where your body tells you to stop. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, this is Ardha Uttanasana. You want to flatten your back, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, and step to plank pose, high push-up position. Take a breath here. Maybe you're high in the balls of your feet. Maybe right away you're dropping to your knees or to your chest, and you might even be skipping it. But Annika, I think she's up for a challenge here. Take an inhale. We shift forward. Shoulders come way in front of your wrist. Breathe in. Now, keeping that strong core. Exhale. Lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Really good. Now, inhale. Give me that upward facing dog. Whoo. Exhale. Hips to the sky. Downward facing. And donkey. And we breathe. Breathing in the vitality. And breathing out the anxiety. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees a little bit. Look forward. You can load up your arms and load up your legs. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, both feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch at the top of your mat. Inhale, come right into your halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, draw your navel in. Lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Come to standing. Reach your hands up high to the sky. Grabbing that left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right, pressing your hips to the left. Very good, everybody. Inhale, come on, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach, press your hips to La Jolla. Inhale, come on, back through center. Lean back a little bit. Why not? Stretch and make it feel good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana, dive in deep. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with control, everybody. I'm going to let Annika flow through this while I do some little yard work here, y'all. Little gardening. Just give her some space at the top of her mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Pull in and soak up all that goodness. Keep flushing it. Keep flushing it in and out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of exhale, we got two more. Walk or hop feet between your hands. Inhale is your halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty her out. Inhale, rise. Come to standing, reach it high. You got your left wrist. Exhale, lean it till your body tells you to stop. Inhale, come on back through center and just switch it up. Exhale, leaning left towards Mission Beach. If you're here, this your lateral flexion and extension, everybody. Inhale, come on back through center. Stretch up and away and make it feel good. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Uttanasana. Empty her out. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Great job, Annika. Lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing is your inhale with your heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sawi Doggaroo. All right. We're moving, y'all. The blood's flowing, right? If you're like me and you get to your mat and you're like, oh, man, I know what's coming. This is going to be hard. Why did I get myself into this? Right about now, I'm thinking like, in my practice, I'm like, all right. I think I made the right choice. Now take one more breath and then one more flow on your own. Add, skip, whatever you want, of course. And I'm going to meet you right back here in downward facing dog. Breathing well. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing free, everybody. From here, let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, and then circle it out. Donkey kick it. Do whatever feels right. We won't hop right into that flow train this morning. We'll get there, though, y'all. Beautiful. Now, inhale. Take your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale. Shift forward. Pull your left knee up into your chest. Maybe you can get knee towards your forehead, but then step it through for low lunge. Stack your front left knee directly above your ankle. Come high in the ball of your right foot. And then lift your heart up a little bit and just jet airplane your arms along your side body. Now see if you can slowly, do this slowly. Come higher on the ball of your right foot. Start to lean into airplane pose balancing so you come in to your left leg. And then this airplane pose, this balancing, we're just seeing if we can bring our right heel, our hips, and our head in one line. We're just in that general direction. Squeeze your left quadricep. And then without your right toes touching the ground, let's come up to standing and pull your right knee up into your chest. Now you could stay right here. I certainly would. Another option is to take your hands to your hips, straighten your right leg out in front. Or if you wanted to come to tree pose, you could take your right knee and turn it out to the side and place it above or below your left knee. Either way, steady your gaze, steady your breath. We're here for 5. If you would like to extend your arms high to the sky, go for it. 4, if your leg's extended out in front, if your hands are on your hips, we're lifting our leg. 3, we're rolling our shoulders back. 2, take one more inhale, pull your right knee back out in front of you. Exhale, back to airplane pose, Dakasana. Last inhale, option to reach your hands forward, a little bit of space, a little bit of length. Exhale, low lunge, step it all the way back. Bring your hands to the ground. And then walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs and parallel your feet for Prasarita Padottanasana. Got long stance here. I know this is a little bit, it's like Christmas coming early for a lot of us with this one, everybody. But shift your weight forward here. Remember, your feet are wide, feet are parallel or toes in, perhaps heels out slightly. Drop your head down if you'd like to grab the outsides of your feet or ankles. Go for it. Deep diaphragm breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep it flowing. Last breath here. Take an inhale. Fantastic. Exhale, release that. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, we'll look up and lengthen out. Breathe in here. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge at the top of your mat. And then step your left foot back to your right. So you're back in that plank pose, that high push-up position. Stay here. Exhale, firm up around your middle even more. Now, if you'd like to drop your knees, you totally could. On your inhale, shift forward and lower halfway down without your hips collapsing. On your exhale, press it straight back up. It's called a push-up. Inhale, lower halfway down. It's called a push-up, everybody. Exhale, press her back up. Perhaps you've heard of them. Inhale, lower down halfway. This is my Mother's Day gift to all y'all. Exhale, press her back up, but you can't re-gift this. Send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Inhale, your right leg, send her on up. Bend your knee. Stack your hip. Woo, circle it out, everybody. Donkey kicking, flipping, giving yourself whatever you need. Here for another 3. Fix it. 2. All right, inhale, take your right leg back up high. Exhale, shift forward, pull your right knee up into your chest. Now, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. You're high in the ball of your left foot. You lift your heart a little bit and you jet airplane your arms along your side body. All right, Annika, let's see how graceful we can just lean into our airplane pose, balancing. The answer she gave me was how graceful. It was much more than I could have done myself. Now circle your left thigh inward, squeeze your right quadricep without your left toes touching the ground. Come to standing, pull your left knee up into your chest. Remember, you can just interlace your fingers below your knee and hold it there if you want. Or hands to hips, straighten your left leg out in front. Or move into Vrikshasana tree pose. You'll open your left knee out, place it above or below your knee, please. Hands can go to hard. You can extend them up. We want a steady gaze and steady breath for 5, 4. Good, y'all. Last 3. What's wrong? 2. Take your knee back to center. Reach both hands high to the sky. Exhale, airplane pose, Dakasana. Extend your left leg back. There you go. Last inhale, you could reach both hands forward. Breathe in here. Great job. Exhale, step back to low lunge, both hands to the ground. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen. I'm going to have you flip around. Exhale, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. You're just going to face this way now. Option now here. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold down deep. Fold down deep. So, again, if you want that chest expansion, shoulder opening, you don't have to. It's all good. Breathe, 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 breathe. All right, everybody. Last 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Give me one more. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk back to the top of your mat. Low lunge, step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Inhale, lower slow without your hips collapsing. Exhale, press her back up. Whoa, we got 2 more, everybody. That's it. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, press her back up. One more, this is it. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. Send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. I know, everybody. You're like, man, Steve made us do 6 whole push-ups. Yeah. In 2 sets of 3. Separated by about 2 minutes. You believe that? All right, everybody. Tickets, please. We're hopping back on that flow train. Woo, woo! Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Right about now, Annika's like, is this what I signed up for? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. And we're going exhale right back into forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on it. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward and lower Chaturanga. Inhale, give me that upward facing with your heart coming through. And exhale, hips to the sky, Sawi Doggaroo. Inhale, breathe your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Go ahead and push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg, send her back up. And then exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, we'll rise on up to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, hands to the heavens. Exhale, sweep your arms out to the sides. Bring them forward. Scoop them, palms face up, right out in front of you. And then reverse that. We're flossing the shoulders. Inhale, take them out, reach them back up high. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhale, that upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sawi dogger, y'all. Inhale, right leg, breather up. Exhale, tiger pose. Give me knee to nose. Inhale, reach, send it high. Good. And the exhale, a sweeper through, a low lunge. Stack your knee. Inhale, ride your breath on up to crescent. Reach. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up, receiving the benefit. Inhale, take them out and reach your hands back up, high to the heavens. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, moving on through. Woo! Upward facing is your inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do all that again. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in here now. Exhale, fold, dive and empty her out. Inhale, chair, sink your hips lower, reach your hands higher. Breathe in a little bit bigger. Exhale, release, Uttanasana. We're riding the breath now, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Great job, Annika. Inhale, that upward facing with your heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So we dogger, y'all. Inhale, breathe your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, reach, send it high. Exhale, sweep through, low lunge. Stay high in the ball of your right foot. You know where you're going, right? Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent. Exhale, sweep your arms out, bring them forward, palms face up. Inhale, take them back out and reach them back up high. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo! You're doing amazing, everybody. Right side on your own. Right side on your own. Breathe. Downward facing. Take an inhale. Exhale it out. From here, in your downward facing dog, let's shift forward to plank pose, your high push-up. Squeeze your legs together, and then ground into your right hand. And inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Good. Now, Annika here, she's stacking her feet one behind the other. It's one way to modify it for a little bit more stability. Great. Do that if you need. Drop a knee or forearm to the ground if you need. There's plenty of ways to modify here. But lift those hips, everybody. Lift those hips. There you go, Annika. Good. Breathe for 5. If your strength is supreme today, you can lift your left leg up. 4, take your left hand and reach to the ocean. 3, we got plank with left knee to nose and 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Left knee to nose. Nose. Your nose. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Low lunge. You're good. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. We all get a little confused sometimes, everybody. Elbows, nose, I guess they sound elbows and nose. Sound alike. Now, warrior 2. We got this heel to arch alignment right down the center of our mat. Breathe. We want our shoulders stacked right above our hips. There we go. So it's unless you've got a mirror or you can see your shadow there clearly, it's really hard to, you can't see it, right? So you just gotta kind of feel your way into that alignment with shoulders above hips. But sink deep into your front left knee. Steady your gaze out over your left fingertips. Maybe close your eyes. Got a couple breaths. A lot of times we just fly right through this one, everybody. There's a lot to be gained through this. A lot of sensation throughout everywhere. We want to feel it everywhere. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, breathing tall, and then wide at the top. And then exhale, sinking down a little bit. Give me one more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, good. We're going to extended side angle pose. So inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Okay? You could have your left hand on the inside of the foot, the outside, a block, form the thigh. Again, there's plenty of ways to modify here. But see if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit. Good. Breathe. Take your right hand and perhaps reach towards the ocean. Bicep by your ear. 5. Get all that length cooking on your right side body, everybody. 4. Option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. 3. There you go. Just an option. You don't have to do it. 2. Now stay low on your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Your right hand's going to slide down the back of your right leg. But now we're actually going to take our right hand, reach up and grab our left wrist. So you're in reverse warrior. You're reaching up with your right hand, grabbing your left wrist, pulling back for 5. And then we're actually going to transition to the back of our mat here, everybody. In 4, it's rotated crescent. A lot of y'all here in San Diego, if you're doing this live, a lot of people out here have done this before. 3, 2, all right. Inhale, straighten your front left leg. And then exhale, rotate all the way around. Spin your back left heel up. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee or thigh. There you go, Annika. Nice. Now, hey, you can take that transition in like 4 or 5 separate movements if you need. You could drop to your knees. You could come out completely and just begin again if you just yard sailed it all over your mat. But here, a couple of deep breaths. Once we're steady and sturdy. Inhale, we're driving back through our left heel, reaching out through our head. And then exhale, we're navel in, we're rotating. There you go. Last 2 here, everybody. New. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale. We're going to runner's lunge here at the back of our mat. So take both hands at the inside of your right foot. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner of your mat. Take an inhale here. Straighten your arms, lengthen your spine, and then exhale. Just start to come down towards your forearms. Good. Breathe. Getting into your right glute, hip flexor. One more full breath here by inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Exhale. All right. Let's take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms. Curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. And then we'll step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Okay. Now, before we went to side angle pose on the other side, but here, let's see. Let's ground into our left hand. Squeeze your legs together. And roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. God, breathe, everybody. Lift your hips. Steady your gaze. Maybe lift right leg up. Here for another 3. Plank with right knee to nose in 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. God, inhale, lift your right leg and send her back up high to the sky. And exhale, sweep through to your hands. Low lunge, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill all the way open. Steady gaze, steady breath is check 1. Balance and stability and alignment, check 2. Enhancement, modification, or refinement, check 3. All right. Again, maybe close your eyes, and we'll take about 3 breaths together. Try to feel it everywhere. Inhale, breathe your body taller and then wider at the top. Stretch your arms, pull them away from each other. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Last 2 here, everybody. New. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, start to reach. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Utthita Parishvakonasana. Find whatever version you need, but do find a version where you're solid, you're steady. Of course, you want some sensation. You got to be able to breathe. The foundation of our meditation. 5, option for your left hand reaching overhead. 4, option for right hand up parallel. Nice, everybody. 3, 2. Now stay low. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reverse warrior. Right away, reaching up with your left hand, grabbing your right wrist, pulling up, out, and away for 5. So grabbing that right wrist. 4. All right, we're back to the front of our mat here. Rotated crescent in 3, 2. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Exhale, rotate, take it all the way around. Pavadita Anjaneyasana, your rotated crescent. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left knee. Again, drop that back knee if you need, everybody. It's Sunday. I would totally understand, and I'd totally be doing the same thing as well. Push a little bit. You got 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, last one. Take an inhale here. Woo, beautiful. Exhale, release. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. Drop your back right knee to the ground. We got runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen out, breathe in big. Exhale, start to bend your elbow, start to take her down. Whoo! On a Sunday morning, you chose to show up to a meditation that helps to cultivate strength, length, mobility, calmness of mind, an overall state of coherence. It's meant to return us to. This is huge. Thank yourself for that. One more breath here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it right. Hands under shoulders. Inhale, straighten your arms. Start to come up. Curl your back right toes under. Pick your back right knee up. Then step back to plank pose once again. Shift forward and go ahead, lower all the way down. Awesome. Now take your arms and open them like airplane wings. Zip up your legs. Exhale everything out. And then inhale. Go ahead. Lift everything up. So your arms will lift up. Your legs will lift up. And Annika's doing she's doing a phenomenal job here. But here she's got no wrinkles in the back of her neck. So still creating length there in her cervical spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Lift up. Nice work. Exhale. Release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. If you'd like to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs, go for it. From here, chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. There we go. Kick them up. Kick them back. This looks great, Annika. Pull your knees in a little bit. Thighs are lifted. We're going 5, 4. Awesome, y'all. Last 3. 2, inhale, kick and lift up. And exhale, release. You could drop your right ear to your mat, bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, and whoo. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. And from there, we'll start to take her home, huh? Take an inhale, hips high in downward facing dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands and drop your back knee to the ground for half pigeon pose. Heel toe your left foot over to or past half pigeon rather than runners. Yeah. There we go. Heel pulls in, both in the hips. Inhale, hands walk back, open hearts. And exhale, walk your hands out, open hips. Deep breathing. If you need to take this on your back, well, that would be me. I know Tom's out there probably doing it this way. There's probably a few people out there. Breathing well. One more inhale. Exhale. Let's walk our hands back out. You can just step back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out if you need. And then we'll just switch it. Take an inhale. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back left knee. Heel toe it across. Make the adjustments you need. Inhale, hands walk back, open heart. Exhale, walk your hands out, open hips. Where is the sensation? Where is the tightness? Where is the resistance? Can you breathe into that space? Last couple here, everybody. And last down dog of your day. Come here, Vixen. Come here. Take an inhale. Bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Let's come all the way through to seated. Now, I'll give you the option. We're going to go 3 minutes here in this next stretch. So you can go regular seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana, with your legs straight out in front of you, your toes pointing straight up. I always prefer to take my legs and spread them wide for Upavishta Konasana, a seated straddle stretch. What Vixen's kind of doing here a little bit. But take an inhale here. And again, if you're in this regular seated forward fold, I would bend my knees a lot to start. Exhale, fold it on down. Fold it on down. Okay? Let's not make it so intense that you've got to come out in 30 seconds because, as I mentioned, we've got 3 minutes here. Now, You might be asking, what's the purpose? Well, everything we've done up until this point has been like power yoga or vinyasa yoga, where we're stimulating, stretching, and strengthening muscle. Where here in yin yoga, where you hold for 3, sometimes even longer, 5 minutes, it stimulates and stretches fascia. Now, fascia is the interconnective tissue that surrounds every muscle, every organ, down to, it's said to surround every individual cell within your body. And it's how a lot of places in the body are connected. It helps with hydration. And if your fascia gets really tight, people that don't take these movements and these shapes within our body, well, then you're going to lose the ability to do these movements. Yin yoga, holding these long postures, ups the amount of hyaluronic acid in your system, which is, you'll find more in youthful bodies. So this is going to up your recovery, up your rejuvenation. We're about halfway there on this. Good opportunity just to check in with your breath. Is it still deep, meditative, or have I kind of reverted back to a fight or flight? Has my mind wandered a bit? Two minutes down. 1 minute to go. Hey, okay. Get, okay. Okay? I'm sorry, girl. Breathe. Come here. Last couple here, everybody. All right, when you're ready, let's come all the way back up to seated. Take your legs straight out in front of you, if they're not already. We'll roll easily onto our back. Once you lay down on your back, go ahead and just roll over onto your belly for a moment. And then come to Sphinx pose. So come up to your forearms. After that long forward fold, this one's got to feel good. Take your elbows underneath your shoulders, bring your palms flat, and maybe just pull back a little bit with your hands and draw your heart through. And if you'd like a couple of head and neck rolls to the right, maybe a couple head and neck rolls to the left. Whew. And when you feel like you've balanced everything out, we'll come back down, roll onto our back, and come right back to happy baby pose. Always grateful to each and every one of you for showing up, tuning into our YouTube. Everybody knows what's going on. I'll be out there with you very soon, everybody. But I really appreciate your ongoing support. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we've always used in order to make this practice accessible to everybody. For 17 years now with this practice. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, you got to do that as well. Namasteve Yoga as well. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Spinal twist of your choosing. Where's Cobra? What do you do? Fix. Hit both sides evenly. And when you're all evened out, if you want to squeeze them in one last time, go for it. But then we're just going to let our legs come out in front of us and rest. Let our toes fall open and allow our palms to rest face up along our side body. We close our eyes. Take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, everybody, inhale. Clear it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release, let her go. You've done well. Let your breath settle, your body soften. And you've certainly earned a couple minutes of stillness here in your Shavasana. I encourage you to take as long as you need here today, everybody. Thank yourself for being here. A moment of gratitude for our mothers, for our Mother's Day. Please call them and contact them if you haven't already. I want to give a big thanks to my model here, Annika. She did phenomenal. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga, everybody. Thank you very much for your generosity. The divine within me honors that within you. We'll see y'all later. Namaste.